somewhere in Europe, I'm sure. Listen to this headline. Ugandan woman gives birth to white twins and accuses the husband of drinking too much milk.
But in Ghana here, somebody became fair and said she was drinking too much milk. A gospel artist.
It looks like there's a lot of it going on in Uganda too.
I haven't mentioned names.
It's also hereditary.
That was Aboche milk, not Ghanaian milk. That was her explanation.
That could be.
She realized there's a difference between the two when she traveled.
So So she started drinking the Aboche milk. And then she became fair.
Is it Germany or something?
She's in Germany. Germania.
May God bless her Germanic soul. But we're talking about this whole paternity thing. That's on Ugandan woman's.
Things are happening in this world anyway. Let's get to the birthday message.
Let's do that. Birthday messages on Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner.
And Niche Confectionery, Niche chocolate drink made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche chocolate is full of delicious goodness, enriched with vitamins and minerals. Niche, taste
of Ghana. So help me God.
Okay, let me start off with happy birthday to Jacqueline Affle, aka One Real Jackie, who's general manager of Appointed Time Printing. Happy birthday to you. Now this one says, they say Asempaitia, so we want to wish you a glorious birthday. Nana Echan Obing Adia, who is Deputy Chief Executive of Ghana Exim Bank. So Nana Acha, is that what? Obing Adia. That's what I'm seeing. I pronounce it as a chan, but it's a chan, but it's looking like a man's. I don't know. Anyway, let me continue. So Nana Chan Obing Adia, Oniaba. On this very special day of your birth, it's my prayer that God gives you life, great health, wealth, and may your smiles never depart from your face. From me, your friend turned brother Ani Osabute, your Ekuma Whitney, and the boys. Now this one says happy birthday to Colin Selim Nyaniba Kudaya of Kinderville, Montessori, Tantra Hills. Now you're 3 years today from your mom, dad, Mr. and Mrs. Kudaya, and the entire family to you. Finally, happy blessed birthday to Coach Ofori Asare, who's head coach of the National Amateur Boxing Team, the Black Bombers.
All right, it's a happy 60th birthday to Violet Bole Blasu of Regimano Gray Limited. We love you. It's from Afali Datsun and sisters to you. I've got another one. Here we go. It's happy birthday to Teria Korte Papa Few. God bless you, Pa. Love you, Pa. And it's from Rhoda to you. One more. Okay. To Safam's godmother, Laura Johnson, who is visiting the country. Hope you're loving it so far, Laura.
Today is the birthday of Kwetenati. Stephen Kwetenati. You know, the ancestor tag actually belongs to Kwetenati. Kwetenati's birth certificate is not on any record in this country
because it was written on papyrus.
Yes. and the Kwete part is a very long history.
So how do we know today's his birthday?
So he had to adopt a day.
Legend has it that today is his birthday.
Yes, maybe something happened around the time. Like people say, let me say good morning to Brigadier General Nunu Mensah. He says, when I became old, my parents told me when I realized that was not my age. So the age that I've been using is not my real age of birth. But you see, my parents didn't go to school. So when they told me of the events around my birth,
you surmise.
I realized that it could be around this time.
If Kwetenati's birth certificate was written on papyrus, for instance, was written on tablets.
Yeah, you know, these people, they actually adopt a new day, right? So they are all using compromised dates as their actual birthday.
Winston was born before the Roman calendar.
You know, Kojo told his son that, this is my friend Winston. He's an ancestor. He was there at the time of Pharaoh. He says, is that why he's bald? But
for some reason, your father would have joined the league. Don't mind him. But for a deliberate attempt to prevent what is natural.
Happy birthday, Kwete. Enjoy it.
Okay, this one says, Kojo, can you please give a birthday wish to Selma Selma Jean Sahnoon of the Morning Star School. You mean the world to us. We thank God for blessing our home with such an amazing sister. It's from your beloved brothers Andrew and Nicholas. Also, happy birthday to Ms. Elizabeth Davis, who is actually Mrs. Elizabeth Araba Yankson, Municipal Director of Education, Asante Akim South. And this one is saying many happy returns in good health, divine favor, and protection as you continue your swim in God's blessings. It's from your husband, Dr. Kofi Yankson, and your children. This one says, help me thank God. Today, 21st of April, is my birthday, and this is to Samuel Essel or Oman Nana. Happy birthday to you. This one says, hip hip hooray, a blessed birthday to Mr. Daniel Ufori, General Manager of BSD Mining in Osino. Wishing you good health, more money, and above all, live long and prosper. It's from Fidelity Bank, Ridge Towers branch.
Since you started mentioning banks, let me just add this one. This is to Enoch Audio of WAEC and Stephanie Lawson of Prudential Bank. This is for Ransford Nanado of Fidelity Bank. So that's all to you. Today is also a birthday of people who are very good friends of yours anyway, but it's an interesting development.
Okay, can I just say happy birthday to Colin Salom Nyaniba Kudaya of Kendavale Montessori. Oh, okay, she's 3 years. Happy birthday.
Anyway, but today is Farida Ishak's birthday. Farida works with City FM, and today is also the birthday of a very wonderful lady. Yes, being celebrated by everybody.
Yeah, happy birthday to my good friend Patrick Obing, Gifty Tete Ockling, Elinam Sala, Gerald Cranting. Oh, Joy Cranting would have been another year older today if he had not passed. God rest his soul. And of course, Michael Mikulaj, Collins Amwa, Clara Jennifer Ama Lewis, Nana Ejir Brown II, Frederick Nick Bakbo Thompson, Nana Abaye, Bernice Wilmot Opong, Papa Kwame Richard, Juliana Sowa, and Kofi Boache. Happy birthday to you all.
Last one. Today is Abena the Tete's birthday. Very much so. You know her, right? She's a very good friend. Wonderful. And I'm shocked you didn't mention it first, but thanks be to God I had to bring you this important clarification.
Really?
It's a very great birthday to... Wow. Are you Kojo Hassan? Hello. It's a very great birthday, isn't it?
Happy birthday, Abena Dede. I hope you have a fantastic day.
Wonderful.
Feels forced.
Mama B is not attacking for no reason. But it's a very genuine one. I know that, right?
I'm confused.
Yeah, it feels forced.
Send lunch or something. Send lunch.
Yeah. It's like do something more.
But what's wrong with my birthday wish? What's wrong with it?
And cake.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go.
Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future. 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker.
And here's more on 1xBet. It's a licensed bookmaker with a wide selection of sports bets. Every day, more than 3 million users worldwide access 1xBet platform. Our clients bet on football, basketball, boxing, and many other sports. New players can count on a 300% deposit increase. And if you enter the promo code G122, the first deposit amount will increase by another 30%. Winnings can be quickly withdrawn using Visa, MasterCard, Airtel, and Tigo Money and Vodafone payment systems. Don't forget about the prizes. 1xBet regularly raffles smartphones, laptops, and cars. Sign up to find out more. 1xBet will increase your first deposit by 300% and with promo code G122 by another 30%. Don't forget that. 1xBet, feel like a winner.
And you know that for as little as 22 Ghana cedis a month, you can afford a peace of mind? Yes, you heard me right. All you need is 22 Ghana cedis a month. Dial *170# on your MTN Momo and follow the prompts by choosing the options 5621 and # to confirm. Allianz for Life is a hospitalization benefit plan that comes with a life cover for you and a loved one. Call Allianz Life Insurance on 0308-249-090 for more information. Allianz for Life, Mato for me life.
All right, good news for small to medium scale business owners. With SME Plus, you get to manage all your operational cost in communication. This service allows you to choose from affordable packages and enjoy talk time, SMS, data, and business content all bundled into one subscription. The other exciting news is you get free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. So just dial *5060# to sign up today. WhatsApp or call 0244 308 111 for more information. And stay connected everywhere you go.
And these days there's so much to pay for but less money to go around. Bills to be paid, flights to book, celebrations to be had, not to talk of that romantic dinner with the love of your life. So how about I give you a solution that really works? Imagine getting to spend up to 100,000 Ghana cedis free of charge with an offer to pay back in 50 days without paying any interest charges. And that is real. Spend now and pay later without any charges. This one is called Beats the Charges. That's what the Standard Chartered Visa credit card does for you. It's akin to living the life of a king or queen, but with a relaxed budget. What a unique solution to life's experiences and an opening to a world of possibilities. Now, don't let money stop you from doing the lovely things you've always wanted to. The Standard Chartered credit card is accepted in over 1 million destinations across the globe. What's more? Well, you also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. It's time to settle bills and not battle them. Go ahead and get the Standard Chartered credit card today. Please call toll free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100. Reach Standard Chartered via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good. And it's time for the Joy Sports Center.
Right then, Mama V, thank you so much. Let's get into the Sports Center this morning. And coming up,
Maguire's given it away. Sevilla are in, they've scored. Stroked into the bottom corner. Manchester United at 6s and 7s at the back. Rakitic's corner. Oh, it's over De Gea and in. It's headed in. Oh, David De Gea's made a mess of things. Shot in to the back of the net. Thank you very much and good night.
United were dumped out of the Europa League quarterfinals following a dreadful second leg performance in defeat by Sevilla. We have a full roundup of Europa and Conference League quarterfinals ahead. Also coming up.
1:30 game is Curry. That's another three. All hail Looney in the defense. They did it without Draymond. They did it without GP2. Everyone else knew what was missing, and they had to step into the breach. They all picked up the slack. This is the definition of a team win.
The Golden State Warriors snatched back in Game 3 of the series when the Kings came visiting the Chase Center. We have a full review and a preview to the sporting weekend. But first, two-time IBF Bantamweight champion Joseph Agbeko still has regrets from his Abner Mares fight in 2011, which saw him lose his world title. Referee Russell Mora overlooked Mares' low blows-off fight and was later described by American sports commentator Jim Gray as the worst in the last 15 years, counting from that bout. Agbeko lost the subsequent rematch and has been reflecting.
I think that those low blows from Mares took me a very low.
It took loads of energy out of you?
It took me very low in terms of my career. Not because it took energy of me, but that particular fight actually took a lot from me. If I hadn't engaged in the second fight, my career would have looked a little better, but I would say God knows best. God knows why everything went that way.
So would you describe that fight as your lowest moment as a boxer?
Yes.
That's Joseph Agbeko speaking to Muftal Nabila Abdullahi. Now, the charity wing of the Ghana Football Association, the GFA Foundation, has donated an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis to a former coach, Celestete. Now, Celestete won or led Ghana to win the African Youth Championships in 2009 before guiding the U20 team to become the first African team to win the FIFA Under-20 World Cup. He was awarded CAF Coach of the Year after, but since the start of the year has been reported to have been battling a serious illness. The GFA Foundation is targeted at giving back to the society, most importantly, focusing on the welfare of industry players. And despite admitting that its source of funding is certainly a problem, there are good plans in place.
The truth is that, yes, at the moment, we do not have a specific source, but plans are afoot. We have decided to use proceeds from sponsorship and some of the monies we receive from FIFA and CAF, percentages from those monies that we receive from FIFA and CAF as annual subventions, and then also going forward, negotiations we'll have with our partners for sponsorship will be the main source of funding. Because we have a board in place, the decision is that the board, which is made up of 5 top quality individuals, would also have to advise the executive council in terms of what we can do to get funding or to get funds to oil or lubricate the foundation.
Henry Asante-Chum is Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association. To the Ghana Premier League now, debutants Kotoku Royals are enduring a tough run out in the season already. They currently lie bottom on the table with 21 points from 26 games and 10 full points off safety with only 8 games to go. Their poor home form at the start of the season, where they won just one of their first 6 games, contributed largely to their current league position. And Linford Asamoah, CEO of the club, says they will have to fare better at home, which was just approved by the club license and board.
It's unfortunate we start the league outside our home grounds at Chimoda because our stadium was not approved for by club license. So mostly we've been playing home away from home, and we started at the Cape Post with our supporters, and supporters play a key role in football organization. And also we did not also have a very good pre-season. I would say it's not over yet because we have 8 games, and this Ghana Premier League, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's for someone speaking there, and definitely missing their home grounds after they were sent off and by the club license and board. Let's see how that works. No such problems then for Giana FC. They have a 3-point lead on top of the table, ahead of second place Mediama and third place Accra Hearts of Oak. Bichim United complete the top 4. Kotoko currently sit 2 points off the top 4, but 7 points off leaders, of course, Giana Stars. Giana Stars will play Kumasi Asante Kotoko on Sunday at 6 p.m. The game is to be hosted in Kumasi. Second place Mediama SC taking the Accra Lions. There's also a top 4 clash in Bichim where Hearts of Oak visit tomorrow. Relegation threatened Great Olympics face-off with Tamale City. Dreams FC will play Summertex. BBNE Gold Stars will host Brickham Chelsea. Ken Faisal go to Insotriman, and Karela and Legon Cities look to lock horns. Let's talk about the action we saw in Europe last night. And it was a quarter-final to forget for Manchester United, but a second leg in Seville, which is likely to stick in Erik ten Hag's mind when building his squad for next season. Alistair Bruce Ball was in Seville, reports.
After 21 minutes of the first leg of this time, Manchester United led Sevilla 2-0, and by half-time in that game they should have been out of sight. In the end, they lost 5-2 on aggregate, gifting their opponents 4 of those goals. And after this second leg, Erik ten Hag admitted his players just didn't match the passion, desire or commitment of their opponents. They need to fix that quickly before Sunday's FA Cup semi-final against Brighton. Harry Maguire lost the ball to allow Yusuf En-Nesyri to score the first after just 8 minutes. Sevilla then had another goal ruled out for a tight offside before Erik ten Hag brought on Marcus Rashford and Luke Shaw to try and swing the momentum at half-time. Before they could blink though, Sevilla scored again with Loic Bade's deflected header, and David De Gea's horrible error near the end summed up a disastrous night as En-Nesyri pounced to score the third. Sevilla have won all 7 of their quarter-finals in this competition, and on the last 6 occasions they've gone on to win the tournament.
Alistair Bruce Ball, and we can now hear from the disappointed Manchester United boss Ten Hag.
When we make such mistakes, it's very difficult to win a football game.
Why do you think you made so many mistakes this evening? Did the atmosphere have any influence on it?
I don't know, but it's obvious, but it can't be. The fans can expect that we can deal with it. So I won't say that's an explanation for it. So we have to do better, and that is a demand. You have seen what I have seen. We were not composed, we were not calm. Once you beat the press, you're huge spaces on the pitch, but we didn't do it in the start, and it was so obvious how to do it.
Ten Hag, very disappointed. We'll see what happens in the FA Cup later this weekend. Elsewhere, Jose Mourinho's Roma scored 2 goals in extra time to come from behind against Feyenoord to reach the Europa League semi-finals. Elsewhere, Italian giants Juventus narrowly booked their place in the last 4 with victory over Sporting Lisbon, and will take on Sevilla next. Juventus' 15-point penalty over transfer dealings has been reversed, with Italy's highest sport court ordering the case to be re-examined. Juventus were punished in January after being found guilty of false accounting. The club have now moved from 7th to 3rd in Serie A, but could still be punished at a later date when a new hearing is actually held. Let's talk about Arsenal. They play later tonight against Southampton. Mikel Arteta says the Premier League title race is still in Arsenal's hands.
Our players have full belief in what we do, that do know that what is at stake is incredibly beautiful, and we're going to fight for it. And the best way to do it every single day, what we continue to do, and tomorrow play really well, play with our crowd every single ball, create an incredible atmosphere, and win that game.
Let's see how that actually goes. We'll tell you about the rest of the games to come on the weekend, but we have to talk about the NBA because the Golden State Warriors took charge of Game 3 at the Staples Center when the Sacramento Kings came visiting. A 114-97 win with 36 points from Steph Curry and the defending champions. A huge win. But the Philadelphia 76ers, extended their series lead and would now progress to the round 2 if they beat the Brooklyn Nets in Game 3. Now, the Phoenix Suns now have 2-1 series lead over the LA Clippers after winning Game 3, 129-124. In tennis, British number 1 Cameron Norrie is out of the Barcelona Open, but Dan Evans progressed to the quarterfinals with an impressive win over Karen Khachanov. Rafa Nadal says he is in a difficult situation as he does not know when he will return from his injury layoff, and we'll keep tabs on that.
Yeah.
Here are the games to look forward to. FA Cup ties: Manchester City play an important one against Sheffield, and Manchester United will play against Brighton. In La Liga, Barcelona will clash with Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid will play Celta Vigo. 13th place Sevilla face off with Villarreal.
Right.
In Ligue A, Paris Saint-Germain will play against Angers, and Lyon will play against Marseille. That's about it for the Joy Sports Centre this morning. Over to you, Mama B.
All right, thanks a lot, George Addo Jr. from the UK with the Sports Centre this morning. Our social media messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Ghana AIDS Commission test to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health. And number 10, liver salt, a